Albuquerque police talking about what led an officer to shoot and kill a man handcuffed in the back of a police car. This happened Friday at the Tiwa Lodge on Central and Alvarado, east of San Mateo. Reporter Cristiana Ramos is live from APD headquarters. And Cristiana, this incident raising questions from the community.
Yeah, on Sunday, Police Chief Harold Medina held a press conference to address, quote, misstated facts and misinformation about that shooting. Now, he didn't say what that misinformation was, but what he did say, it raised even more questions for some people.
An investigation is underway after the chief of the Albuquerque Police Department is involved in a crash allegedly caused by a shooting.
Everybody ready? Everybody good? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. We're good. An officer-involved shooting that we had on Friday, I think it's important for a variety of reasons that we get the right facts out there. There's been a lot of misstated facts and misinformation out there that has led to concern from the community.
Protests erupted in Albuquerque this weekend over a deadly officer-involved shooting.
At tonight's city council meeting, there was outrage from residents and councilors demanding change.
Yeah, and we start tonight at 5 with that, almost daily occurrence they're talking about there that ultimately led to a weekend crash involving Albuquerque's police chief.
We begin with breaking news.
And breaking right now, we're working to learn more about a deadly shooting this afternoon in southeast Albuquerque.
Tomorrow, the man hired to evaluate police reform at APD will deliver his latest report to a federal judge.
It isn't pretty. The
Begin at 6 with the shooting turned car crash, and one of the people involved was Albuquerque's top cop, Chief Harold Medina.
The Albuquerque Police Department was at the Tiwa Lodge off of Central and Alvarado Drive conducting a code enforcement operation after the owner complained to the city about high crime and drug use near the property. The operation turned chaotic when officers encountered Garcia. Officers cuffed Garcia and placed him in the back of a police cruiser, breaking protocol by not searching Garcia first for a gun, something that he had on him.
Officers were literally in a wrestling match with this individual, trying to control and remove the gun from the individual when the shots were fired.
Gun!
Garcia was shot in the back of the police unit and died. A protest erupted and 2 people were arrested for breaking a police line and striking an officer. At tonight's city council meeting, Chief Harold Medina addressed the shooting and called out misinformation being spread online. He also outlined the process officers need to follow when someone is being placed under arrest.
To search individuals, there is a investigation into the search of this individual prior to being put into the car. And I don't want to get into details because this still is an active administrative investigation. But I remind council that every single officer-involved shooting that we have or use of force is fully reviewed.
Councilors were outraged, saying this should have never happened.
I have never seen a police officer have to shoot someone in the back seat in a vehicle that has been handcuffed.
Residents also called out APD, arguing for structural change.
Solo Garcia's blood is on your hands. Control your cops.
When the roots are rotten to the core, so is all the fruit. Let's not forget that APD is bottom line by Chief Harold Medina.
You should listen to your community and make your cops accountable. Stop writing them blank checks to preserve whatever you may perceive as justice.
They encountered Martin Romero running and tried to stop him.
Albuquerque police, get out! Get out! Jesus Christ! Holy!
In lapel video, you see Romero jump against the motel railing once, then again. And you see the officer's hand and Romero falling.
Basically pushing my son over the rail. And you can literally hear him going, oh, like he's giving that extra push. And now my son is dead.
Romero's mother believes the officer pushed her son. APD says the officer was just trying to grab him and keep him from going over.
There's absolutely no way this officer did anything but try to save this person's life. We feel for the family. We feel for the person. It's ridiculous to think that the officer was doing anything but trying to grab him and actually save his life. You can hear in his voice that he's audibly upset.
We zoomed in on frames from the video. Keep in mind that lapel video is taken from the perspective of the officer's chest and isn't the same as seeing something in real life. APD says the video absolves the officer of wrongdoing. Romero's family says it proves he pushed Martin. Same video, two very different reactions.
He wasn't perfect, but he was mine, and then that's all I care. And I understand that maybe he was running. I get that, but I don't think he deserved to die.
We can't be responsible for other people's actions. We're not there to hurt anybody, and we really just want to make the situation better for whomever is calling us.
Hell, well, is your day really defined by the first cup of your coffee? Will it be safe? Will it be blessed? Do we send you a rest in peace? Do you say thank you, Lord, for allowing me this day and giving me another chance to show I can really pull shit together, not that same old song and dance? Are we truly fortunate for the blessings we receive, or are we so caught in the mix that we don't recognize we have serious issues that is hand that we need to fix? There's a battle raging on in my town. Welcome 505's police state. It was once called the Enchanted Land till Darren White sealed our fate. Now we out here like the fucking Wild Wild West. This shit really ain't no joke. Keep waiting for Miss Kitty to hit the door so I can call this mess gun smoke. Never make a move if you get yanked, or you too will be through. But go ahead and shake fate's strange hand. APD got a hot one for you. The quickest way I know to make your mark. Fox might even cover up that shit. Have your little ass like a fish out of water. Have your mama screaming, not my kid. In the back of a hearse, you'll be quick. 15 minutes, yeah, you'll have your fame. And the justified injustice of APD will allow them to play their game.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground now!
For our
Get on the ground!
both thorns and thistles it shall bring forth for us. For out of the ground we were taken, from the dust we are. And to the dust we shall return.
That in New Mexico, more specifically Albuquerque, the police there are some of the most dangerous in the country.
The higher-ups gave you the green light. And that's the police state we live in.
But it went even further than that.
The gun, man. They just can't wait to use it. There was no need for that.
A push is a shove and a shove is a push, but both can scramble one's brain. So how can these sorry, vindictive motherfuckers continue to cause our pain? We very deep in numbers, no, don't get it twisted. Who the fuck says they have to rule? See, they hit you with a bitch and a 25 to life if the shit was gone and pulled by you. It's time to wake up, people, and truly take a stand. We the people, yeah, still stands true. But will you go and wait to cry out loud till the bullshit go and happen to you?
The gun, man. They just can't wait to use it. There was no need for that.
And let me give you guys a little more context. So the Department of Justice is investigating the Albuquerque Police Department, but not for this particular case. They're investigating for a completely different reason. Apparently, in 2012, the police department had shot at 25 suspects, killing 7.
And that's the police state we live in.
But it went even further than that. They couldn't wait to shoot.
Put your hands up to your side and drop the line.
Dedicated to the memory of Mr. Martin Romero, aka Dirty. God bless and rest in peace, Hito. Much love and respect.
Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Dad, put your hands out to your side and drop the knife. Put your hands out to your side and drop the knife.